First of all, if you are unable to launch the game from Xbox app or Microsoft Store, then perform the steps from this video. I made a separate video if you are unable to launch from Xbox app or Microsoft Store on your Windows computer. The link is provided in the video description. Now the first step is to restart your computer. Simply restart your computer once, and after the system restart, try launching the game. Still you're facing the problem. Next step is to turn off weapon debris in the launcher. So launch the game, and when it opens the launcher, go to options and then go to advanced option and scroll down, and over here you can see weapon debris. Now if this is set to medium, ultra or high, you can set it to off. So select off over here, best performance, and then click on OK, click on OK, exit, and then launch the game once again and then check. This has worked for many players, so it might work for you. Now the next step is to limit your monitor refresh rate to 60 Hz. So this has also worked for many players, so you can go to settings and then go to system, display, scroll down, click on advanced display. Now over here select the refresh rate to 60 Hz. So select 60 Hz and then check the performance. Next step is to optimize game in GeForce experience. So if you are NVIDIA user and if you are using GeForce experience, you can open GeForce experience in your computer, and then you will see Fallout 74. Click on the icon and let it optimize for you. Now over here you will see optimize option. Click on optimize and let the optimize complete. Now once done, you can click on launch. If you are on battery, you can go to on battery and then you can click on optimize, and once the optimization is complete, you can launch the game from here. So instead of launching the game from Steam, try launching the game from NVIDIA GeForce experience and then check. Now click on yes and then launch the game and then check. Now still you're facing the problem. Now the next step is to close OneDrive. Sometimes we have OneDrive open over here. So if you have OneDrive over here, then close it. In my case, I don't have OneDrive. So in your case, if you see OneDrive, close OneDrive. Now the next step is to rename save game file. Now before you rename save game file, let me inform you, you will lose all the game progress. When you rename it, either you can create a backup and then rename the file. So you can rename the file and then check, but you have to start everything from scratch. So you can go to Explorer, then go to Documents, and over here you will see My Games folder. Open My Games. Now over here you will see Fallout 74. Make a right click and then you can rename it as Fallout 4.old. Now when you launch the game next time, it will create another Fallout 4 folder, and that will have it will create a new save. So you have to start everything from scratch. So if you agree, you can rename it and then check. Or whenever you want to restore, you can just make a right click and then you can remove .old, or you can just, yeah, now it will have the original save game files. So try to rename it and then check. Now the next step is to run the game as an administrator from the game installation folder. Now for this, make a right click on the game, select manage, then click on browse local files. It will take you to the game installation folder. Now over here you will see the game exe file. Make a right click on the game exe file, select properties, and then go to the second tab and then put a check on the box which says run this program as an administrator. Hit apply, click on OK, make a double click, launch the game from here. So instead of launching the game from Steam, you can just make a double click over here and try launching the game from here. If that does not work, you can make a right click and then select properties, and this time select, put a check over here and then select Windows 8, apply, OK, and then make a double click, launch the game. If that does not work this time, again select Windows 7 over here and then hit apply, click on OK, and then make a double click, launch the game. If that does not work, This time you can put a check on the box which says disable full screen optimization, and then hit apply, click on OK, and then launch the game. Still not working, you can open Fallout 4 folder and check if there is any exe file. So this is the only exe file. So try launching the game from here and check. Still not working. In that case, you can remove all the check marks. So you can make a right click and then select properties and then uncheck all these boxes and then follow the next step. Now the next step is to verify the game files. Now do not ignore this. Make a right click on the game, select properties, and then go to the installed files tab and then click on verify integrity of game files. Once the verification is complete, now you can launch the game and then check. Next step is to allow the game exe file to antivirus program. So if you have any third-party antivirus, just allow the game exe file to antivirus program. Now if you're using Windows security, then type in open Windows settings and then go to privacy and security if you have Windows 11. If you have Windows 10, you will have an option update in security. Click on update in security. Now click on Windows security. Now click on virus and threat protection. Scroll down. At the end, you will see manage ransomware protection. Click on it. Now click on allow in app through control folder access and then click on yes to allow and then click on add an allowed app. Now click on browse all apps. Now go to the game installation folder. So if the game is installed, it's C drive. Open C drive, program files x86. Now open the Steam folder. Now open the Steam apps folder. Now open the common folder. Open the game folder. Select the game exe file. Click on open. You can even select the launcher. Again, type in control panel in Windows search box and then click on control panel and then go to system and security, Windows Defender Firewall. Click on allow an app or feature through Windows Defender Firewall. Click on change settings in the top. Click on allow another app. Click on browse and then go to the game installation folder once again. C drive, program files x86. Now open the Steam folder, Steam apps folder. Steam apps common and then open the game folder. Select the game exe file, click on open. Now click on add. In my case, it was already added. Allow another app, then click on browse and then select the launcher, open, add. In my case, it's already added. So once it is added over here, now click on OK on the bottom and then launch the game and then check. Now the next step is to perform a clean installation of your graphics driver. So if you have NVIDIA card, go to NVIDIA website. If you have AMD card, go to AMD website. I'm showing for NVIDIA. Now you can go to NVIDIA website and then select your product type. For me, it's GeForce Experience. Select your product type and then select the right product series. For me, it's 30 series. So I will select 30 series. Make sure that you select your product series and then select your graphic card. So make sure that you select your graphic card over here. And if you have Windows 10, select Windows 10. If you have Windows 11, select Windows 11. This will be game ready driver. And then English United States. Now click on search and then click on download. And once the download is complete, run this exe file. So click on download once again and then you have to run the exe file. Now once the download is complete, you have to run the exe file, and once you run the exe file, click on OK and then you will see the screen. Click on agree and continue and then select custom option over here and then click on next and then put a check on the box which says perform a clean installation. Now this is important, so make sure that you put a check on the box which says perform a clean installation and then click on next. And once the installation is complete, let it complete, and once that is complete, restart your computer and then launch the game. Now the next step is to roll back graphics driver to older version. Now for this you can copy this link. The link is provided in the video description. Open this link in a browser. It will take you to NVIDIA website. Now over here, select your graphic card from the list. Make sure that you select your operating system. So select your graphic card and then scroll down and then the latest one right now is 552.12. You can roll back to GeForce Game Ready driver 551.86 or maybe 551.76. So click on download, and once the download is complete, run the exe file. But when you put a check on the box, make sure that you put a check on the box which says perform a clean installation. After clean installation, restart your computer. Restart is a must, and then you can launch the game and then check. Now the next step is to run the game on dedicated graphic card. Now for this, type in graphics settings in Windows search box, and then go to browse, click on browse, and then go to the game installation folder once again. Program files x86, Steam folder, Steam apps folder, and then open the common folder. Open the game folder, select the game exe file. Now click on add. Once the game is added, in my case the game is already added. Once the game is added, click on options, select high performance over here. Now click on save. Now launch the game and then check. Next step is to increase the virtual memory. So to increase the virtual memory, type in view advanced system settings in Windows search box, and then click on view advanced system settings, and then click on the first settings, and then go to advanced tab, and then click on change over here, and then select the drive. So uncheck the box which says automatically manage paging file size for all drives. Uncheck this box and select the drive where the game is installed. So select the drive, and then once you select the right drive, now put a check on custom size, and for initial size it's 1.5 into total RAM. So you can check the total RAM in Windows settings. You can go to system and then go to about, and total RAM in my case is 16 gigabyte. So you can calculate accordingly. In my case it's 16 GB, so I will calculate as per 16 GB. So, and first of all we have to convert 16 GB into megabyte. So we will open calculator. So type in calculator in run box and then click on OK, and over here it's 1.5 into total RAM. Total RAM in my case it's 16 RAM, 16 GB. So 116 into 1024 is actually 1 GB is equal to 1024 megabyte. So 16 GB in megabyte will be 16384 into 1.5. 1.5 into total RAM. This is my total RAM in megabyte. Now 1.5 into total RAM, that is into 1.5. So in my case initial size is 24576, and maximum size is 3 into total RAM. Now total RAM in my case that is 16 gigabyte. I have 16 gigabyte of RAM. So 16 into 1024, I have converted this in megabyte. Now that is 3 into total RAM. So total RAM is this much into 3, that is 49152. 49152. Now click on set over here, then click on OK, apply, OK. Now restart computer. Make sure that you restart your computer after this. Now the next step is to install Visual C++ file. Now for this, copy this link. The link is provided in the video description. Open this link in a browser. It will take you to Microsoft website. Now scroll down over here, you will see Visual Studio 2015, 17, 19 and 22. Download x86 and then run this exe file. Now if you see the repair option, click on repair, click on install if you see install, and click on yes to allow. Now download x64 file as well. You have to download both x86 and x64. Click on it and then run this exe file as well. Now again, if you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see the install option, click on install and let the installation complete. Make sure both the installation are complete Once both the installation are complete, you have to restart your computer. And after the system restart, try launching the game. Still not working, the next step is to unplug external devices from the computer. So if you have any external devices which you're not using, disconnect it. Disconnect additional controller connected to the computer. Try launching the game on single monitor. Close all the third-party application and services on your computer and disable Steam overlay. So if you have overlay on, make a right click on the game, select properties, turn off the option which says enable the Steam overlay while in game, and then check. Also, if you have any other overlay application, like if you have Discord running, GeForce Experience running, so you can just turn off the overlay in these application, or you can close these application. Also, if you have any overclocking applications such as MSI, Afterburner, Riva Tuner, close all the overclocking application. Also perform clean boot. Now for this, type in system configuration in Windows search box and then click on system configuration. Go to the services tab and then put a check on the box which says hide all Microsoft services and then click on disable all. But make sure you put a check on the box which says hide all Microsoft services first and then click on disable all. Click on apply, click on OK, and then you will see a restart option. Restart your computer and then launch the game. Next step is to update your Windows to the latest version. So open Windows settings, this is important, and then go to Windows Update or Update in Security and then click on check for update. Once all the updates are installed, then restart your computer, and after the system restart, launch the game. Next step is to uninstall and reinstall the game. So if nothing is working, you can make a right click on the game, select prop manage, and then click on uninstall. Now after the uninstall, go to the game installation folder, delete the game folder, restart your computer, and then reinstall the game to C drive. So if you have installed the game to another drive, you can install the game to C drive and then check. If the game is already installed in C drive, try installing the game to another SSD and then check. So one of the steps shown in this video should help you to get the game running on your Windows computer. So that'll be all. Thank you so much for your time, and please like this video and subscribe to my channel.